Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Big Keys. Welcome to a special edition of Wrestling Talk Radio. Thank you. My studio audience. Special episode. I know this is I'm usually on Thursday nights. Here on Tuesday night, I have a prior engagement on Thursday that I have to attend, so I will not be able to do the show on Thursday. But we're doing a Royal Rumble preview show. My regular crew, they'll be on a little bit later. But I got my homeboy, special guest, but I'm going to get to him in just a minute here. But first of all, let me go ahead and get my shout-outs away as usual. Shout out to my boy Sean, Your Boxing Fix. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow that Facebook page, his YouTube channel. Well, I think he has a YouTube channel. I apologize, Sean. If you don't. His Instagram. If you're a big boxing fan, follow him. Sean was on the show last week. Yeah, Sean was on the show last week. Came on kind of at the end, but hey, we loved having him on. If you got anything that you need to find out about boxing, a fight, match, whatever news, go to his page on Instagram, Your Boxing Fix. My man has everything locked down for boxing. Anything that you need. He also has a wrestling page that he has started. I think it's called Global Wrestling. I apologize, Sean, in advance if I forgot the name. My sincere apologies. I will get it next time. I know Sean's going to be on the show. We're going to try to do a show next week for the Royal Rumble fallout. We're going to try to do it next Thursday. We've got to make sure everybody's schedule clicks and everything going with that. So we'll have him on next week. Also, shout out to the Two Fat Guys podcast. I know I missed y'all show last week. I had a lot going on. I apologize. Last week was just crazy with the weather, and it's just a lot of shit was going on last week, and it was just crazy. It snowed here in Virginia. Of course, when it snows here in Virginia, everybody goes ballistic and they go crazy and shit shuts down. So we had a crazy week last week here. Actually, I had basketball practice tonight. It's the first time we've had practice in 2 weeks. We had a game on Saturday. It's just been craziness the past week and a half. But now things are kind of finally coming down and coming back to normal again. So, but Two Fat Guys podcast, make sure y'all check them out. They're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I promise y'all, I will try to get on the next show. They do good. They talk everything. They do wrestling, Marvel, DC. All they talk about movies, everything. A little bit of everything for everybody. So make sure y'all tune in and check them out. Also, make sure y'all like us on all the socials: Facebook, Instagram, Wrestling Talk Radio. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel that we're on now. Hit the subscribe button so you'll get likes when we go live, and you'll get notifications when we go live as well. So thank y'all for all the love that y'all have shown me so far with the Wrestling Talk Radio. We're getting ready to go on year 5 coming up in June. So big, we got to do something big for the 50th anniversary, man. So thank y'all for all the love and support. So tonight is the Royal Rumble preview. The Royal Rumble is this coming Saturday. The premium live event is coming up. This is pretty much the road to WrestleMania starts Saturday. WrestleMania is coming up in April. So we are here to discuss the Royal Rumble. So, without further ado, like I said, my co-hosts they're trying to get things done, and they're coming on the show in a little while. But we got somebody who ain't been on the show in a minute who's going to grace us with his presence, only for a short time. But we do thank him for taking time out of his very, 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 very busy schedule. So, without further ado, I got to give him his entrance. Ricky, what's going on, brother?
How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's great to be back. It's gone so long that I lost all my hair in the process, fortunately on my face and not on the top of my head. It's good to be back here, Keys. How are things? What's new?
Everything is good, man. Ricky, shout out to Lucas, who'll be coming on in a little bit. Lucas, for y'all don't know Ricky is our New Japan Pro Wrestling Pro. Lucas, when we started Wrestling Talk Radio, we wanted to touch every aspect of wrestling. And Lucas said, hey, I got a buddy of mine. He's a big wrestling fan. He loves New Japan Pro Wrestling. He said, you got to have him on. Ricky was our guru for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Everything from when Ospreay was there, Okada, Omega. He got me into watching. I watched him as soon as he was on the first show. I started watching stuff on YouTube. I was going on YouTube and just watching Okada matches, watching Omega matches. I was like, okay, I'm hooked. I am hooked.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Thank you. Hey, shout out to Sean who made me the NXT, who had me in the NXT. Got a shout out to Ricky who got me in the New Japan. So it's like
now, with all due disclosure at this point, that was back at probably the pinnacle of what New Japan's been in the past 25 years at this point. As of late, it hasn't been the most exciting promotion in the world, in part because of the fact that all their foreign talent has moved over to the United States. But I mean, they still got people like Zack Sabre Jr. They're trying to work out the kinks with the new Three Musketeers. So there's stuff kind of building, but not really I mean, if we're being completely honest, WWE is just running the industry across the board at this point. So everybody else TNA is doing pretty well, but everybody else, relatively speaking, feels kind of cold, and New Japan is no exception. I keep up with it, but it's not as much as I used to, except for the fact that whenever Kenny Omega shows up, you watch, and his match with Gabe Kidd on January 5th was unbelievable.
I went back and watched that match. Holy hell.
Kenny Omega in New Japan might be the best wrestler in the world anytime he steps in the ring, bar none.
He got back in that ring and he didn't miss a step.
No, not at all.
He did not miss a do yourselves a favor. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not. Do yourself a favor. Gabe Kidd versus Kenny Omega from a few weeks ago. Holy hell.
I believe that was Wrestle Dynasty, not Wrestle Kingdom. It was the night after Wrestle Kingdom that Gabe Kidd and Kenny wrestled.
Is there anything that came specifically out of those two shows that kind of stuck out or that you can just think of?
Nothing super noteworthy. Zack Sabre Jr. is still their top guy right now. He's not going anywhere, really, ever. And Wrestle Dynasty was basically Forbidden Door, but for New Japan's purposes, as opposed to Forbidden Door being for AEW's purposes. So a lot of crossover. Tanahashi and Shibata had a 5-minute exhibition match because New Japan still doesn't trust Shibata. But it was still good to see them in the ring together. And, not too much else that really piques my interest personally came out of those shows.
Yeah, I did watch I went back and watched a little bit of them. I kind of course, when the shows come on at like 4:30 in the morning. So It's like when I woke up Saturday and I woke up Sunday and I was checking because I posted results and everything. We don't really discuss a lot of the New Japan. It's not in no way, shape, or form disrespecting New Japan. It's just something that is not consistently on TV like WWE or NXT or AEW. It's not consistently on TV. I do know there was a show that comes on, I think, after Impact on Thursday nights. It stopped coming on. I don't know what happened. And then it was on. It was like a weekly show, and they used to show like matches that were like 3-4 months old.
Yeah.
I kind of got – it was a way to get caught up, and I was like, oh, okay, so I think the last thing I watched was this G1 Climax.
Yep, that was back over the summer.
Yeah, I watched that, and then it went off the air. Then the show went off the air, and then I just kept – all of a sudden I started seeing like stuff that came up like randomly about New Japan. I was like, oh, well, if this is important, let me post about it. I will post if there's like a pay-per-view or a special or something like that. But it's like no way, shape, or form. I'm not trying to take a shot at New Japan, or I'm not trying to say I don't really pay attention. It's not mainstream over here in here, so we don't really, unless something out of the ordinary happens.
And to your defense, their, I guess, yearly calendar is, for those that don't know, is very different to the United States' yearly calendar. You kind of know, obviously WrestleMania weekend and beginning to middle of April is the big weekend for the WWE, and they do the big SummerSlam show and the end of the summer. New Japan's kind of built more, at least in general, around tournaments in the past. So historically, they've done the New Japan Cup, which is usually in March, which leads into a title shot for their winner of that tournament at Sakura Genesis in April. Summertime is the G1 Climax, which is the biggest tournament that they have. They have the World Super Junior tournaments, and they have the World Tag League as well. And then they kind of just build to events coming off of those tournaments, except for January 4th is historically their biggest event of the year. So everything at the end of one year kind of builds into the end of the year show, which is really the start of the new year show. So that's kind of the way they're structured, which is, again, different than the US. So if you're not used to that schedule of shows and that schedule of matches, it's sometimes difficult to really follow effectively, especially because in America, we're so conditioned to certain times of the year being certain big shows.
Yeah, everybody knows January hits Rumble season.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're here.
In spring, You go to Mania, and then you get that short stint from like spring to summer. Then you get started after Mania. It's kind of like, okay, got a little fill in between that. And then you get SummerSlam. Then when the fall comes, Survivor Series.
And in the past few years, the biggest thing that you kind of recognize, at least with the WWE specifically, is the fact that they hit Mania and then they hit a show or two internationally. I know Backlash for the past few years has had some insane international crowds, the Puerto Rico show and the France show. And I know it's kind of like that good time for if there's like a new champion or a continuing story to, carry you through the spring till you hit Money in the Bank. And that's when it starts picking up again going into SummerSlam season.
All right. Well, guess who's joining us?
Oh, look who it is.
That's the Barry White part. Y'all don't get
Ricky,
it.
I have to have that ready every single time.
That's the Barry
I have
White
to have
part.
that ready. If I don't have that ready, Chris is gonna whoop my ass.
No, man, it ain't that. But man, hey,
I'm joking, man.
Barry White did a really good job on that.
Welcome to the show, brother.
What's going on, my guys? How y'all doing?
Doing great, sir. Good to see you.
It's good to see you, Batman.
Hey. I told you.
Hey. We
It's
keep it on
Lesnar.
the low.
Come on.
Don't worry, we'll edit that out later.
Hey,
Hey.
I mean, hey, it's okay.
I signed a new contract. Chill.
He signed a new contract.
Okay, all right, makes sense.
Yeah, we were just sitting here talking about the New Japan, getting caught up on that. But
We were talking about scheduling of events throughout the year and how every promotion is a little bit different, and how in America we're on the WWE schedule, which is different than the New Japan schedule in general.
Where is your beard? I just really noticed that. Where is the beard?
It's bothering him.
Man, coming out hot.
Boy,
Jesus
if I ever
Christ.
shave my beard, I'm in trouble.
Number one, I haven't seen you in a long time. But where the hell is your beard? Like you're Sheamus. There's no red and nothing.
Maybe you'll get me a new song there, Keese.
Oh yeah, I gotta get you.
Oh. Hey, even Sheamus didn't shave the chin hair.
Even
Do you not remember the "You Look Stupid" chants, dude? I'm trying to avoid that.
Yeah, that's when he had the barrettes in his hair and in his beard and shit like that.
That's because, and that was one of his best runs. You forgot?
That was one of his best runs,
Who
though.
cares about Sheamus 515? He lost the title within a month.
All right, fellas, look, Rick, we only got you here for a little bit, so we got to get down to the nitty gritty, everything. So while we're waiting for Lucas, all
Where
right.
the hell is Lucas?
No idea.
He said he had a phone call, so he's taking that right now.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so we'll don't worry, we got Ricky for right now. We'll get to Lucas in a little bit. So Royal Rumble on Saturday. So
we'll be there.
Yep. Matter of fact, Chris and Lucas will be in attendance at the Royal Rumble on Saturday. So we will get all the insight. And Chris, like I was mentioning earlier, we're gonna try to do a post show next week. So, and we want to hear all about it, bro.
You know I'm gonna have all the videos and shit and all that.
We want to hear. We want to hear all about it, brother. So, all right. So, what we want to discuss first in the Royal Rumble, we discussing winners. Let's do that real quick and everything. So we'll come back around it. Who y'all got winning? Let's start with a women's Rumble first. And then,
I hesitate to say it's obvious, but I feel like it's pretty teed up for Charlotte.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it, man.
I agree with Ricky.
Oh, you agree? Oh, you agree with Ricky?
No, I agree with him, but I can't do it. I can't even.
She's been out for a year. She's
been out for 2 years. If you want to be technical about it.
True. I mean, I don't. Who else is hot enough to win the Rumble right now? I mean, who are you looking at other than her?
Okay.
Or I don't want to see her or Becky win it.
Okay, so we're going.
I don't see Becky. I don't see Becky winning. I really don't.
I don't see Becky. I do. Well, I do see Becky fighting for a title at Mania, though.
Oh, wait. Is it confirmed that Charlotte's coming back?
She announced her return
on SmackDown.
Yeah.
SmackDown?
Yeah, it was on SmackDown. She converted. She looked way different. Like every time she returns, like she's had work done.
Didn't her titty pop?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure it did.
I think it did.
Yeah,
No,
I
she-
remember.
didn't
I
she
think it
just-
ruptured.
She royally
Her
destroyed
tit
her
popped.
knee, which is why she was out of time. Which is
Yeah,
why she's
she
been out
fucked
of
up
action,
her.
right?
She fucked up her knee real bad. Speaking of fucked up, hey, prayers go out to JD McDonough. God damn,
Oh, God,
Ooh,
Did you
that
see-
looked
that
bad.
looked
bad
bad.
concussion.
You know what?
Bad concussion.
Listen, I'm glad he came out with. I thought it would have been worse than what he came out with.
Oh,
that
that
looked bad. And it
horrific.
looked bad.
That
That was
was-
a match.
If you guys remember several years ago, that was like when Enzo hit the bottom rope and smacked his head in the ring.
Yep, and got knocked out.
Yep. I was at that show. It was nuts. And that
Hey.
looked very similar, but on a different surface.
Shout out to him finishing that match though. How
Probably
the
shouldn't have,
hell?
honestly.
God, yo. And then he said they announced he punctured his lung and broke. I said, damn, it was even worse than I thought.
Whew.
When I saw it initially, I said, oh
Do
shit.
you see the way
Yeah.
his neck hit the back of it? It hit the fuck.
See, I'm a
That's
little
why
less
I'm glad it wasn't worse.
I'm a little less concerned about the neck because it looked like his traps wound up taking the impact on the back of the ring. I'm more concerned about his head whiplashing back, and
I'm talking about. Did you see the way that motherfucker hit?
it was
Hey,
oh.
Even when they showed the
Nasty.
replay, they slowed it down. It was even worse. And I was like, hey, speedy recovery for JD McDonough, man.
Yeah.
But I mainly shout out to him for finishing that match because it took a lot to finish. Imagine how much pain he had to be in to finish that match.
He probably didn't feel a thing. He was probably
He probably
completely
didn't-
knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
All that adrenaline too.
Yeah, they say
Yeah.
he passed out as they were walking him backstage.
Makes sense.
Man, God, man. So, hey, shout out to JD McDonough, man. Hope he gets well. But, all right, so I think we saying Charlotte Flair. So now, with that being said, who does she challenge at Mania? Are we doing Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte
Tiffany
Flair?
Stratton.
Real.
No, Tiffany Stratton.
Ooh,
I don't
it's a good
I don't think they're
one.
gonna. I don't think they're gonna do a rematch there. I really don't.
I do.
I
Didn't Rhea beat her?
Yeah, I could see them doing it. I just that's not my call. I think it's Tiffany.
Isn't it 1-1 Rhea and Charlotte?
Yes, NXT and WrestleMania. 1-1.
Because Rhea beat her at WrestleMania, right?
Rhea beat her at
Yes.
WrestleMania,
Yeah,
and
you're right,
Charlotte beat her too. So it's one. They could do that. They could go in that direction. I mean, well,
I'm still leaning Tiffany.
Yeah,
I don't.
because
They're not going to
Charlotte-
put. They're not going to put like a Nia Jax in that position. I think it's going to be Tiffany.
Right, I agree.
but it's Charlotte SmackDown. So let's go over to Raw now. Now I'm hearing multiple matches for Rhea. So I'm hearing number one rumor was Becky Lynch. They want to do Becky versus Rhea. Then I heard another rumor talking about Bianca versus Rhea.
They've wanted to do that one for years. So that wouldn't surprise me.
I've been hearing that one a lot but I think they're going to be doing Bianca versus Jade at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I think
that makes a lot of
gonna,
sense.
Yeah, I think they're going, and I think we're going to find out that Bianca. I still say Bianca was the one that attacked Jade.
Probably.
I said that too.
Yeah,
Easy
I
story.
really, and I think it might be revealed sometime after the Rumble, but of course they're going to lead. That's a slow build. They got like 3 months to build up to that. So there's a slow build, but I think they're going to do Jade versus Bianca at Mania. So that takes Bianca out the picture. So you only got left now. Another name they said was Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley at
Now
Mania.
that would be a fucking match.
I wouldn't mind seeing. Now, with that being said, of course, that means if Charlotte's going to be booked to win the Rumble, Elimination Chamber is going to determine the number one contender for the Women's World Title. So either Io or Becky Lynch is going to end up winning the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't do Becky there, what's she doing at Mania?
They're not keeping Becky out. No,
They're not going to keep. Becky's going to have a showcase match.
That's what I mean. Like who?
Yeah,
but who she go against though?
Becky gonna be a part of some type of women's main event. I'm sorry, I just don't see her outside of that.
Fair.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's gonna do. They'll find some way to include her. I'm pretty sure that's in her new contract.
I ain't
Probably.
saying it. I think they could do a Ripley versus Becky.
How long she been out?
6 months. She left like May or June, right?
What was the reason again?
I think her contract was up, but she was just like, "I'm taking a break."
She's wanted to break.
Oh, okay.
She was wanted to break. Now I guess she going back on full time scheduling. Yeah, I think they're doing Rhea. I think they're gonna do Rhea versus Becky, and then I think we're gonna do Tiffany versus Charlotte. So I think those are going to be the matches. The women's matches, I don't know how they're going to be now. Well, then you got the mid card titles. I forgot. You could, if they don't do Becky could go after the Intercontinental title.
They already did Becky with getting her the NXT title. I don't think they're gonna give her a mid card. I'm sorry.
I agree. She's too high level of like a main event talent.
I just don't see it.
She's not going to do like a Roman Reigns winning the U.S. title type thing. I just don't see it.
I don't see it either.
All right, Men's Rumble.
This is a tough one.
I feel like there's so many toss-ups, man.
I got three.
I know in the last show we had, I gave it, but now I really don't know.
No, there's just so many people. There's so many.
I don't know. This is a star-studded one.
Yeah, big time. I would love to see the betting markets on this one.
This is gonna be tough.
I don't. Okay, first off, I don't see The Rock showing up.
No,
I don't personally.
I don't see Cena winning.
No, but he wouldn't be a bad bet. I don't see it either. Drew's not winning. I don't. Oh, look. Oh, look, yes, we know.
About time.
Hey, y'all notice he turned his sexy lights off?
Oh,
yeah, he did.
There it is. Oh no, he's flipping them on now.
He about to turn them bitches on now.
Thanks, man.
You about to go turn them on now.
He about to turn on. Hey, the ambiance is going to be high.
Wait till the light. Wait till you come back on.
Would you rather live in a PT Cruiser or you live in the back room?
What the hell?
Wait.
Way to kill the mood, dude.
What the hell was that?
Oh,
no, never mind the lights.
My retard brother.
Pause.
What the hell was
Pause.
that?
My retarded
What's wrong
brother.
with PT Cruisers, dude?
What's wrong with the PT Cruiser?
Everything.
That was so random. That's like a clip you play out of nowhere.
All right, Lucas.
Is this better for you guys, or do I need to change it a different
All
fucking
right,
color?
Lucas, let's get to it because it's fine. We got to get to it. We only got to reach you for a short time, so let's get to it.
Change it to sexy red, motherfucker.
I'm not doing this tonight. Listen,
I'll save that one. I'll save that one for down the road.
I'm not doing this tonight. Lucas, Men's Royal Rumble winner.
Oh, Roman Reigns.
Oh, he's going with Roman Reigns. He didn't.
Roman Reigns. I've been set on this pick for months now. Roman Reigns.
Okay, so we're doing Reigns Rhodes at WrestleMania?
No, not this year. They're not going to run that 3 years in a row.
They're not going to.
I said that too, Ricky. I told him that the other last one. I said I just don't see that happen.
They're not going to run that back.
We're not running that back 3 times in a row.
I honestly think
they're 1-1 right now. They're 1-1.
They got to save. They got to kick a year off.
But you forget how many times they ran Reigns and Brock Lesnar back. I
don't want to ever see Reigns and Brock Lesnar ever again. I'm good.
I don't see them running it back three years in a row for WrestleMania. I just can't.
Steaming hot take. I think
Sexy red.
you're gonna hate me for saying this, and you're all gonna turn off your screens, and I get it. I think there's a better chance of Logan Paul winning than Roman this year. After that promo on Monday,
I can't. If anything,
that's money though. That's a huge money match.
It is, but if anything, I see it leaning more towards Punk winning. If anything.
See, yeah, he's been talking about the longest.
That's what I'm winning though.
I don't see it either, but the signs point in his direction.
Yeah, they really do in a lot of ways. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like Ricky said, I want to see the betting odds because I don't know. It depends on what they want to do. It all depends. It's just I don't want to see. I don't see Reigns winning though.
I don't.
What if they swerve? What if they swerve everyone and The Rock wins?
I don't see him showing up though. If he did, it'd be the greatest swerve of all time. But I don't see it.
I can't call it. I really can't. There's nobody that sticks out.
The only three.
What if Chad Gable wins it? Ricky would throw the biggest fucking party.
He had a better chance when he was trying to take the IC title from Gunther.
I think I think personally, there's only really 3 names who win the Royal Rumble this year. It's Roman Reigns, CM Punk, or if they decide to pull the trigger with this one, they go with John Cena.
I don't see Cena.
Cena, no. I feel like
His story is that he doesn't.
winning.
I think his story for the years he's lost a step because he's been out in Hollywood.
I feel like
I don't think Cena does win, but he is one of the 3 names to look out for, like a dark horse if you want to call it. But I do have Cena winning the Elimination Chamber when that comes around.
Yes, that I can see for sure. That I see a lot more like.
I can see that.
I wish I know we'll never get it, and I know there's no way to do it on this run, but I wish that Cena would go heel for this run. I wish.
They're not doing
Too late.
I know.
We're
But
not,
like,
we're not.
If you were gonna do that, you should have did it when he talked about them doing it. When he had, the new theme music loaded up, the new attire, the new gimmick, the new everything. Back, I think when he was facing The Rock the first time.
after Rock won.
No, I think it was during Rock 1 he was supposed to turn heel.
It was supposed to be right after that, but then they pulled
Was
the trigger. They pulled back on it at the last second, probably because they re-signed Lesnar.
That too.
What they did?
What?
No, we're talking about from back in the day.
Like 2012.
You really think they would have, if they brought back Brock Lesnar right now, do you really think that would be something they try to keep far under the table as a surprise?
Yeah.
WWE knows for fucking up secrets, okay? Damn.
And you know what? For the record, I'm on record for saying this, and because it's true, till this day, I have seen Brock Lesnar's last live match.
Good stat.
That's a good one.
For now. Unless he pops up Saturday.
Then you'll see his most recent one.
All right. So,
Hey, I mean, technically, yeah. Technically, you're not wrong there.
surprise entrance.
Hold on, wait. I didn't say who the fuck
Oh,
I was.
go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chris.
Fuck
Go ahead.
me, right?
No. Go ahead.
Said you ain't shit. In the name of Gregory Mormon.
Yeah, he would say that too.
I'll do this for you. All right, I'm back. All right, get your pick out, Chris.
Proceed. Go ahead, Chris.
Punk. Tribal Chief, John Cena. Or like I said, and I've said this before, my dark horse is Brock Lesnar.
No one's picking Drew?
No,
No.
Drew's gonna get eliminated. And he's gonna get more pissed off, and it's gonna be great.
So the person that eliminates Drew, that sets up a Mania match.
No, hell no. Drew hates
It depends.
Drew is still gonna hate either Jey Uso. Hold on, that's another dark horse. Jey Uso.
Hell no.
Jay will be in the final 6, I think.
Jay will be in the final
He might be the
final 10.
4. He might be the final 4.
Depends on who's winning, but
Yeah,
I can see that too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Who
what
do
if
you guys-
Jimmy tosses Jay?
That probably
No.
could
Well,
happen.
hold on. This is what I can see. Roman tosses Jay.
Yeah.
And Jay turn on Roman.
I can see that first. That I see. That I actually think has legs to it.
Yeah, that's what I can see. That's what I can see.
Hey,
All
wait
right.
a minute. We forgot about a Nick Jacob Fatu.
Oh shit.
Oh,
He might have a Kane type a Kane
hey,
type Royal
he and
Rumble.
I
Braun are
believe
gonna
he
face
eliminates the
off.
most people.
I'm
He
calling
might have a
these three.
Kane type Royal Rumble.
I'm calling these 3 face-offs in this Rumble right now, and it goes back to your question before, Keith. 3 face-offs: Fatu and Braun, Hendry and Cena. I think Joe Hendry shows up,
Oh, that's a given, I think.
That's a
and
given.
I'm gonna say this one.
He might
Because-
be one of the first 2, actually.
He might be. I think let him be number 1.
And this
Or
is the
2.
third one, and I think it's actually something that I think is going to happen, and this is maybe my mark inside me saying it. I think they bring in Jeff Hardy and have him and CM Punk face off. That gives Jeff Hardy I wanted to wrestle Punk again
He's
and get
not
eliminated.
coming back. God damn.
He's not going to be
Chris,
there forever. He's just showing
Chris,
up.
there's a bigger
No.
possibility of that happening now with the partnership.
No.
The
no,
partnership with
no,
TNA,
A
dude.
bigger
Chris,
possibility.
part of this.
No. That motherfucker's not coming back. He really left on bad terms this time.
Nobody said he was coming back, Chris. They have
for
partnership
a
with
Rumble appearance.
There's a bigger chance of that happening now more than ever, actually. As much as you want to deny it,
I see Matt Hardy. I see Matt Hardy before I see Jeff.
Get the fuck out of here. If you see
the
one,
bigger
you see
for
the
Jeff.
other.
I see
if you
Matt
see one,
I
you
see
the
Matt,
other.
Nah,
You're not just going to see one.
I see Matt before I see Jeff.
Hey, Chris, who did Jeff Hardy have problems with, Triple H or Vince?
This one doesn't matter. And Triple H had an issue with him the last time too. Yes, he did.
I think it's obvious that
Yes,
Cena.
he did.
I think it's obvious that Cena and Punk are going to face off in the Rumble, and I think that's another face-off that Punk's going to have. He's going to face off with like 5 different people.
Everybody's Rumble hates Punk.
Pretty much, yeah.
Everybody in his Rumble hates Punk.
Hey, Ricky, I told him last time. Dolph is showing up. Dolph gonna be at the Royal Rumble.
We better get Moose.
Nick. No,
No,
We
you
get
can't
Moose.
No.
Moose.
The reason why I said Jeff is for the simple fact of you want the audience to know who from TNA is showing up, so you can say they're from TNA. Dolph and one of the Hardys has a lot more cash, and Hendry, but that's different. One of those 3 has a lot more cachet than Moose, and that's why I think Moose wouldn't show up.
TNA is going to get at least 4. That's all you're going to get from TNA.
I get 3. I got 3.
3.
I say they get.
I think TNA give you 5. I'm serious.
I say they get 4 on the men's side, and I think they get 3 on the women's side.
Well, Jordan Grace doesn't count anymore because she just signed.
Yes,
right.
she's not
technically under WWE contract now, so I'm not counting her.
Yep.
Rosemary.
Yep.
Rosemary's gonna be 1.
Not Tessa Blanchard.
Ash by Elegance. Whoever her name is, Ash by Elegance, because she's already been on NXT.
Yeah.
Who's the 3rd woman? Damn sure won't be Tessa Blanchard. Hell no.
Isn't Mickie James still in TNA?
Yeah, and she's now a part of a new show. Part of a new show that's gonna be with the Undertaker, Booker T, and somebody I just saw is gonna be part of the A&E Sundays. Now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she's on that. She's gonna be a co-host in that new show. Yep.
Are they still doing biographies?
Yes.
And Rivals.
Let's go.
And Rivals. Yeah.
Yo, those are the best. Yo, I love those biographies and the Rivals. Hey, shout out to A&E. They put on some shows, bro.
Well, that's who WWE has to with. So
man, I used to they fill the void when there ain't no football on Sundays. They definitely fill the void.
Yep.
They definitely fill the void on Sundays. I'll be hyped when those be coming on, man. All right, so
if I had, I got to get my last pick, and then I got to get rolling, boys.
Go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
If it's gonna be for the Rumble, I'm gonna go with the safe, easy answer that makes sense, but it also doesn't. I'm gonna say Punk.
Everyone thinks Punk for some reason this year.
They've alley-ooped him so well. I'm gonna pick him, but I think he's gonna win. But I don't. Part of me is like he's probably not going to. But I think they pushed him in a position to where if he doesn't, it's gonna be a real letdown.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
for his story, not for the Rumble. For his story, it'd be a letdown.
This is gonna be a great Rumble, like on the men's and women. This is gonna be.
Not to mention, we're also getting a ladder match too. Don't forget.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you boys discuss that.
Ricky.
I gotta get going.
Thank you, Ricky, for joining us, man. We'll finish it up here.
I'll be back soon. See you guys soon.
All right, Batman.
Grow up here, damn it.
Batman.
Adios.
All right, fellas. Thank you, Ricky, for joining us as always. Hopefully, we'll have Ricky on for future show.
I was gonna say this. Lucas got the whole Netflix and chill sign set up. Like that's really like a Netflix and chill type vibe in his room. Like, do you see the red on the bed? Do you see the red on the bed? Lucas, put a mirror in that motherfucker.
Have you boy, turn that fucking music off when I'm talking. Have you seen the light in my hallway though? Ever?
I don't pay attention to it, I guess.
I was gonna say it's literally the same design. Believe it or not.
That's what's up. All right. Anything? All right. So NXT. Listen, we got TNA. Any NXT guys? We know it. Trick Williams.
Trick Williams better be in the fucking Rumble.
Oh man, when his interest comes on, when
the whole place is gonna go.
Man, that place is gonna come unglued. Oh,
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure I record everyone's entrance too.
Yo, Penta, get Penta's entrance.
Who?
Penta.
If he's in the Rumble,
he might. He's in it. He in it.
Penta's in the Rumble. They just didn't sign him for nothing. He won't be there long though.
He in that bitch.
All right. So, question: over under on how many WrestleMania matches we get out the Rumble?
I'd say probably under 3.
3 matches come out the Rumble.
No, 3. Under 3.
Under 3.
I think under 3.
Under 3. Yeah, because a lot of back in the day, I remember Royal Rumble set up a lot of WrestleMania matches.
I mean, it depends what happens within the Rumble too. You got to think those matches generally get set up within the Rumble because some guy tosses one dude out, like Kurt Angle when he was beefing with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
that whole thing happened because Shawn super kicked him out of the Rumble.
And that set up their WrestleMania. I think we're gonna get at least 1 or 2 matches that'll linger, and then that'll be. And I think we'll get a crossover match from like SmackDown and Raw.
You might see a couple seeds planted for certain matches, but yeah,
you'll get a couple of seeds planted for future WrestleMania matches. Like, hey, they'll cross paths, and they're kind of like, when one of them's having a match, the other one may come down ringside or something like that, saying, "Oh yeah, he eliminated him at the Rumble," or they had interaction at the Rumble or something like that.
I could see a 3-way face-off between Punk, Cena, and Orton.
I would love that. I would like that.
That'd be fire.
Hey, now. I'll fuck with that.
Hey, I'll give Lucas credit for that. Hey, we gotta shout out Lucas on the show next week for that shit.
That'd be fire if that happens, though.
Hey, I would like to see that happen.
I would like to see that. That shit would be hilarious.
I would like to see. You know what that gives me? That's like
nostalgia.
A LeBron. That's like a LeBron, KD, Steph type moment.
Right.
That's a LeBron, KD, Steph type moment.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
I want to see Jacob Fatu go off in this match. That shit is going to be.
That's why I said I think Jacob Fatu is going to have a Kane type dominance.
I think he eliminated
in the Royal.
Imagine that fan duel. How many he eliminates in a match?
I tell you like this: don't be shocked if you get a crack in the bloodline because of the Royal Rumble.
Oh, without a doubt.
Don't be shocked, and I don't mean the original bloodline. I'm talking about the new bloodline. Don't be shocked if you get a crack. If you see signs of a crack in that mug.
What if
hold on. No. Because how dominant Fatu is going to be.
Oh, and you think Solo Sikoa is going to notice that?
And he's going to be like, he's going to use the "I love you" Solo.
You can see a segment on SmackDown.
Or you can see it to where Solo is basically telling Jacob to acknowledge him, but Jacob's not doing it because he knows the circumstances at hand.
I love.
I don't know if y'all. Yeah, go ahead.
I could definitely see Fatu tossing Solo out of the ring. Now, here's the thing: I also could see if you really want to start this match off with some fireworks. Have Solo start at 1, have Roman start at 2. If we're gonna have a what's it called, the Iron Man of this year, Mega Roman Reigns. Fuck it.
But haven't we already seen that with Roman Reigns?
We have.
I mean,
but
he lost.
It was exactly, but we've seen him, and he was the heavyweight champion, right?
Yeah, because the belt was on the line at that time.
Yeah, exactly. But
this time he's fighting for the belt, though.
Well, I get that, but I'm just saying, haven't we already seen Roman go the distance?
Haven't we seen a lot of other people go the distance too?
Yeah, but how many times have we seen the same people go the distance? Is what I'm saying.
I mean,
what I mean. I'm sorry, Lucas. I'm sorry.
Every year, there's always an Iron Man. Basically.
No. I'm saying, how many times have we seen the same person either come in at number 1 or number 2 and go the distance? Is what I mean. So I'm saying, to your point, you saying you would like to see Solo and Roman come in 1 and 2. So what I'm saying is, haven't we seen Roman come in at 1 and 2 and go the distance? So will we really want to see the same person go the distance?
Is it really going the distance though if you don't finish the job?
Yeah, it is.
If you stay in over an hour, it is.
I mean, yeah, it's still going the distance even if you don't finish the job. I mean,
hold on, let me see what his time was in that.
Mysterio holds the record, doesn't he?
Yeah, Mysterio holds the record.
Mysterio still holds the record. That was 2006.
That's what I'm asking, Lucas. Like, will we want to see that again?
I mean,
it really don't bother me, honestly.
They just made Cody Rhodes fucking win back-to-back Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Of all the people to win back-to-back Rumbles in this era, you made it Cody fucking Rhodes, and now he's the most boring champion of all time.
You won't see that for a while.
I don't think he's a boring champion, but I don't like him. I don't like I don't like that he's a champion. Or I would like this. Have Seth and Drew start number 1 and number 2.
Or Punk and CM. Or Punk
and Seth number 1 and number 2. There you go.
Forgotten, you know who's a possibility? Joe Hendry. They make him two.
You know where
goes the distance.
You know where I bring him in? Either 3 or 5.
They gotta bring him in early. But
it depends who you have in there at 1 and 2, honestly.
I don't think you see Rollins till after 10.
Because here's my thing: if you have Roman and Solo, let's say 1 and 2, you're not bringing Joe Hendry in to go against them 2.
Why not?
I just feel like Roman and Solo would kill his, momentum.
It would be good for him to be in the ring with Roman and Solo.
It'd be good.
He's the heavyweight champion. I would say this though. I wouldn't say throw him out as quick.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it could be one of those where they throw his ass out really quick,
I got you. Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to see that. If we're gonna see
legends away from this Rumble, if
we're gonna see anybody get thrown out quickly, let it be Goldberg if his ass comes into the Rumble.
God, no.
I hope he does. Matter of fact, I hope he stays far away from any type of competition.
If I see him,
I don't even want the Undertaker in it.
If I see him walking anywhere near Lucas Oil Stadium, I'm gonna have a problem.
Oh, I'm gonna have an attitude.
I'm for real gonna have a problem if I see his old bald-headed ass walking around.
We're good on.
If we hear that music, I'm gonna have an attitude.
I for real will have an attitude.
I saw enough of him at Fastlane.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good on Goldberg at Rumble. I'm good on that. I don't want to see Goldberg nowhere near the Rumble. I'm good on that.
I don't want to see The Rock at the Rumble.
I don't want to see I don't want to see the legends. Don't bring these old ass motherfuckers who were in the 90s. Don't bring what's his name?
I think we're past the legends being in the Rumble.
I don't think they do. I haven't seen a legend in a long time.
Here's my thing. The Rock should be in the Rumble only if it enhances the Bloodline storyline more. And I'm talking like where it enhances it to where something completely out of right field happens.
I'm good as far as Roman facing Solo again. I don't want to see that again. I'm kind of just over that whole Bloodline versus.
You're gonna see them cross paths in the Rumble, though.
Yeah, they'll cross paths in the Rumble, but as far as Mania is concerned, we don't know what is going to happen with Mania. There's a possibility. What if we do get Rock versus Roman? But that's the same thing as Undertaker versus Sting. If it hasn't happened now, it's never going to happen. It's just never going to happen. It's like everybody's like, well, Rock and Roman. It's just Rock and Roman is never going to happen at this point. If they're going to do it, this will probably be their last year to pull it off, and then after they just give up on it.
I think there's quite a few. I think there's endless possibilities for this Royal Rumble.
It is.
It's good to go with the predictions and everything, but I'm excited to see just what comes out of. For all we know, nothing comes out of what we're saying. For what I believe, just for me. I'm not speaking for you guys. For me, the only thing I really believe is a for sure thing is there's gonna be the start of a Rumble in the cracks in the Bloodline.
So we know that's going to be guaranteed.
Even if it's minimal, it can start off as minimal, but you'll start to see it.
I do. We're going to see the cracks in the Bloodline. I believe Fatu is going to. This is going to be his coming out party.
100%.
This is going to be. This is going to be his coming out party. It's the Royal Rumble. People at the end of the Rumble, they won't be talking about who won it. They're going to be talking about Fatu's the way he dominated the Rumble. They're going to be talking. The ceiling is just the way the whole Braun Strowman put him over and made him just look like a complete animal. And the way this dude moves, this dude does a moonsault with no effort. makes it look. He got the look. The dude can talk. He can talk on the mic. Chris, you're on mute, bro. Go, take yourself off mute.
I'm sorry, bro. He's too agile. Bro,
Yes.
Did you watch the moonsaults? And they were perfected. They were perfect.
He landed them perfectly.
Perfect. I sent it to Lucas today.
He ain't have to beat up Braun Strowman like that, though.
Yeah, Lucas, you loved it. Lucas, you loved it. I almost called you the N-word. Lucas, you loved it. You loved it. You liked that shit. I know you were like, hell yeah, I should send it to Chris.
Yeah,
if I too can talk. Hey, yo, why when he come into the ring, he like
hey,
when he come to the ring, why he like he's spitting, yo? Hey, when he come to the ring, why he like he be spitting, yo?
Hey, Keith, I sent this reel to Lucas earlier about Jacob Fatu, and he was talking about what got him into wrestling, and he said it was the Usos. He was in jail. He was in what do you say? It was Florida County Jail or California? What kind of jail he was in?
I think Florida.
It was Florida County Jail, and he said they was allowing for them to like watch TV. And he said he saw his brothers Usos, and it was when it was like they just came out when it was just first starting. They had the paint on their face and they came out with Tamina.
Yeah, when they were doing that.
Yeah. He and right after he got out, that's when he got into wrestling. He ain't never looked back. Now that's a motherfucking story they need to do on WWE 24/7 or wherever the shit the documentary they do.
I would love to see a documentary with him on it, man. That shit would.
Bro,
I would love.
I'm sure down the line you'll probably see one.
I would like to. I think he has star written all over him.
He could
be. I promise you, Lucas. Did y'all see how the crowd got behind him on Saturday night's main event?
Yeah.
That crowd was lit. They went in. Yes. He kept coming back, and he heard that.
Yes,
he heard that, and he kept coming back. Like, yo, they feeling me.
Yeah, I'm
Solo, like absolutely.
Solo's not gonna like that though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's going to get to a point where Jacob Fatu is more. Jacob Fatu is gonna be the third over. It's Roman Reigns. It's Roman Jay. It's Roman and Jay. That's the two most over right now.
Did we not?
Jacob Fatu is going to be the third.
Hold on, fellas. Did we not say that when he first came? Did we not say that?
Everybody said that.
And we've been saying he's going to outshine Solo. And he has, in every way, shape, or form. Since Solo has been off since the whole fight with Roman, it's been Jacob, bro. That's all you've been seeing.
Yeah.
And it's like,
literally.
Look, the cracks are going to start. It's going to start slowly. But surely, it's going to start. The crowd reaction for Solo, it's going to start slowly but surely. And I guarantee you by the end of the year, I mean, I'm not, okay, I know it's too early to tell everything. And before people start saying anything, it's like, he's not winning any titles this year. This is kind of the buildup. Next year is probably going to be more Fatu, but this is the year, the buildup for Fatu.
He's going to be like the most improved player this year, basically,
or the best newcomer,
or no, breakout superstar of the year. That's what he's
going to be. Breakout superstar of the year. I definitely breakout superstar of the year.
So I'm gonna ask you this: what point in 2025 do we see Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa? Do we see a WrestleMania? Okay, that's what I was asking.
SummerSlam. I gotta agree. SummerSlam. Chris, like you said, the cracks are gonna start.
So much is gonna happen within the next few months. Like, you got WrestleMania, then after that you're gonna have Money in the Bank, and before you know it, SummerSlam is gonna be right there.
Money in the Bank?
Nah.
I was getting ready to say, Chris, it's too early for him to win Money in the Bank. No, not now. No.
I didn't say when. I said, is he in it?
He'll be in it.
That's what I mean. So
he won't win.
Jacob Fatu will dominate Money in the Bank.
If I see anybody winning Money in the Bank this year, I think, me personally, it's going to be LA Knight.
It would be LA Knight, but he'll be Hill.
I don't see LA Knight winning it, dog. I'm sorry.
You know what? Heel or face, he's still going to be over.
You know what? I'm going to say Money in the Bank winner is going to be Carmelo Hayes.
I ain't mad at that either.
I'm gonna call Carmelo Hayes.
But honestly, if he comes up to the main roster and he gets like a push to the fucking moon, Trick Williams.
Nah, Trick Williams is gonna be slowly but surely.
I said, hey, learning or listening is a good thing sometimes. I said if they decide to push him to the moon. I'm saying if he gets the Finn Balor push like off rip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they make him win 2 matches on Monday Night Raw, pin Roman Reigns in the second match, and have him win the title type shit, you know?
Yeah, because Vengeance Day is coming up. They just announced it's gonna Obafemi's defense is gonna be in a triple threat match for the NXT against Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Yeah, I saw that all 3 of them won.
That's a filler. I was like, okay, it makes sense because they're saving Trick Williams and Obafemi for Stand and Deliver. So they don't need. I was like, okay, they're kind of keeping them away each other, and they probably give. Well, there's a tag match next week. They may make it a fatal 4-way, but I'm like, well, you can save that match. You don't need to see it right now. We can save it for Stand and Deliver. They may give Trick somebody else at Vengeance Day. So they just need to keep him busy until they get him called up to the main roster, which will be right after Mania. So, but yeah, you're going to see that Roxanne Perez will definitely be in the Women's Rumble.
Yeah, she'll be in it.
Roxanne Perez will definitely be in the Women's Rumble. And maybe the NXT, Julia might be in there. She might be in the Rumble. They're going to put some NXT people in there. I think she'll be in the Rumble. It's a possibility. Oh, Jada Parker in the Rumble. Oh, can you see the interactions with some of the main roster? Oh, that'd be dope.
She might be in it.
Hey, you can see her crossing paths with a couple of people in it. Hey, I like that. I wouldn't mind seeing her cross paths with Jordan Grace.
Yeah, that could be one of them.
Did he come back? Wait a minute. Chris came back and how's there 2 people in here? Chris, how is there 2 people in here? Hold on. It's Chris. Wait a minute. If I remove this up, I ain't gonna leave the other one alone because if I remove this other one, they might kick both of them out. Did he come back? Anyways, all right. So Royal Rumble this Saturday. There's other 3 matches at Rumble. Cody Rhodes is defending the WWE Undisputed title. Well, it's a ladder match with him and Kevin Owens. The Cody Rhodes WWE Undisputed title is going to be hanging up, and then the Wayne Ingle belt,
which should be the permanent belt going forward. But fuck what I gotta say. I guess
TKO doesn't want. They don't care nothing about.
I don't give a fuck what they want. We're the fans.
The Wayne Ingle belt is probably going to go away after the Rumble. Cody will get both belts, and then they'll probably you won't see that belt for a while. The other match, sleeper match.
Fucking bullshit.
DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns for the WWE Tag Team titles in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Hey, low key, this might be a banger.
It'll only be good if they make the falls interesting.
And people are talking about this is the first time they've defended it. This is the first time we've had a tag team title match at a pay-per-view premium live event since WrestleMania.
Stop calling it premium live event.
Fucking weirdo.
Can't stand that shit.
I can't stand motherfuckers who say premium live event.
Bro, I can't stop calling it
pay-per-view. Call it pay-per-view. I know what the fuck you talking about when you say pay-per-view. Just call it that, damn it. I swear to God, if you play music one more time, I'm going to jump through the screen and choke you. I swear to God.
Keith, please stop calling it a PLE.
Yeah, boo me all you want. Boo me all you want.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck me.
I know. Even if I was in front of a live crowd with a live mic, they'd probably be booing me too.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. It's fuck me. I know.
Hey, hold on. Jacob Fatu's theme song should go hard.
I like solos better.
I like solo, but hey, Fatu's gonna grow on me after a while. But yeah, Solo Sikoa that's definitely a banger now. What other match? It's that one, and then there's another match, I think, at the Royal Rumble. What's the other match? I think there was one other match.
You're like a little retarded kid sometimes, I swear.
I'm trying to figure out what the other match is.
Don't worry. I'm fucking on it. Sheesh. It's a good thing I have multiple.
I'm looking at it now. No, that's it. It's only 4 matches.
Yeah.
The men's Rumble, women's Rumble, Cody versus KO, and
think of it this way: both Rumble matches are going to take at least about an hour 15.
Yeah, I like the start time, 6 o'clock though on the East Coast. That's cool. I'm with
that. Gives us time to go get fucked up afterwards.
Facts.
What's the Indies an hour behind? Y'all got the same time.
They're an hour in front.
They're an hour in front. So
okay. So their start time so the pay-per-view will start at 5, 4? Was it 5 there?
No,
it'll be 6 their time, 5 where we're at.
Yeah. Okay.
Because don't forget they've been starting earlier now.
Yeah, like 6:30 and shit.
I actually like the early start.
No, they've been starting at 5 over here for us.
You're right. I forgot.
I'm cool with it. I like the paper. I like all the shows on Saturday.
Yeah, call it a pay-per-view. That's right. Get it back in your vocabulary. Pay-per-view.
All the pay-per-views started.
There you go, my man.
There you go.
Fist bump.
Man's wanted to hop over that dark line. Talk about some. Hey guys, you see the premium live event?
You can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that, man.
Nah.
We can't be doing that, man.
Hey, they start. Hey,
this goes.
Show and everything. I'm gonna call it whatever they.
Hey, and this goes for all the fucking idiots in our group chat too. Trey, Justin, Thomas, Rick, because you're not here to hear this too. Y'all call it a PLE. I swear I'm gonna lose my shit. Trey,
Justin, you've had chances. Justin, we've changed. It's a Tuesday. You already told us if we do a show on a Tuesday, you're gonna be able to come on, and you're still not coming on.
Yeah, he lied to you.
Yeah,
just like he lied to the whole group chat that Texas was gonna beat Ohio State. But
how'd that work out? Yeah, that worked out great, huh, Justin? Yeah,
my man's still having nightmares about Jack Sawyer.
He wakes up as a fumble. He wakes up, Sawyer's outside of his house.
My man wakes up, checks his phone, and fumbles it.
He can't even get in his car, fumbling the keys.
Fumbles the keys into the middle console.
Tribal Princess, Daddy, what happened? Jack Sawyer happened.
Hey, you know what? At least Justin spoke to me after the game. I had a friend who's an Oregon fan. Mind you, I was at this motherfucker's wedding in September. After the Oregon game, he didn't speak to me for 3 weeks. I'm like, you that hurt that my team beat the dog shit out of yours. But then again, mind you, this dude is Oregon fan, Bama fan, Florida Gator fan, Clemson fan, Pain is
Team up North is still giving us shit. I'm like, oh God, would y'all let y'all little 13-10 victory go? Good, you won your Super Bowl. Congratulations. You won your fucking Super Bowl.
Sorry. Kiss the ring, bitch, is what I'd tell them. Kiss the fucking ring.
Yeah. Well, you have
because this is how stupid this stupid fan base has sounded. They've tried to convince themselves that a regular season game means a lot more than winning a national championship.
We're the champs.
Mind you, Chris's team, Alabama, lost the Iron Bowl. Last game of the year. Same year, they still won the national championship. And nobody talks about them losing the Iron Bowl that year. Want to know why? Because they ended with one of these.
Exactly.
This is from 2002, by the way, in case anyone's wondering.
We are the champs. But, all right, that wraps it up, y'all. That's Royal Rumble on Saturday. We'll do it. We're going to try to do a post show next Thursday. We're going to have Sean. Sean said he's going to try to make the post show.
Shout out to my boy, Sean.
Yeah, Sean wanted to join us tonight, but he said he was busy. But Sean said definitely he was going to check us out. But Sean said he wanted to get back on. So we'll definitely do a post show. And then I know Chris Lucas is going to tell us all about the show and all the moments and how. And trust me, I'm probably going to be in the group chat getting plenty of videos from Lucas, and all the pops in the crowd going to be going crazy. So I'm definitely looking. This is the unpredictable Rumble.
Man, fuck y'all.
Yeah, and honestly, there might be a point in the night where y'all catch a video of me and Chris acting a fool because some shit just happened.
I ain't gonna lie. If Gender's music hit, I'm freaking out.
Bruh, if Gender just
man, if I could drop the video in here, I totally would.
If Jinder Mahal comes back.
Man's turned around to me and said, "This is the greatest day of my life."
I'm at number 30.
I waited my whole life for this moment.
So y'all think number 30 is going to be like just any entrance, or they going to be? It's going to be
if
like
it's Jinder Mahal, I promise you, I'm marking out.
If Brock Lesnar comes back,
at 30?
No, not at 30. I think they should bring him in at 26.
If Brock Lesnar come back, I'm really going off.
Me too. I'm going the
really
fuck off.
Going off.
Our whole section is gonna hate me.
Hey,
our whole really section is gonna hate me.
Who do you want to see Brock face off in the Rumble with, though?
Roman. Everybody. No, I want him to see. I want to see him destroy everybody.
I honestly,
he's been gone for 2 years.
You know what I want to see happen?
Him destroy everybody.
I want to see him stand in the middle of the ring. Everybody circle around him. Then they start to try to beat up on him, and Lesnar just emerges and just starts cleaning house.
Yo, what if he just throws everybody out in one push?
Nah.
They surround him, and he just.
I tell you like this.
He'd be worse than Super Cena.
I tell you like this though. Get a stare off between Brock Lesnar and Jacob Fatu. That motherfucker's gonna shake.
Hey,
that motherfucker gonna shake.
Yeah,
it's gonna shake.
How many? Okay.
The rules, yo.
All right, let's take a wild guess. What do you guys think is going to be the final attendance number Saturday night?
He said 60,000 plus.
We're gonna be there.
Oh no, I know. I
said it goes 63,000.
I think 65 and like 65.4 is going to be like the final number around there.
I can see that.
The biggest WWE event I went to was SummerSlam when it was 2 years ago at Ford Field. There's about 55,000 in there that night.
For Lucas Oil Stadium, can they put more seats in there? Can they make it?
Yeah.
They got enough room to make more seats?
Yeah, they can expand in there.
Oh, shit.
Mind you, the ring is not that big, and that stadium is fucking huge.
It is. That's what I heard. Didn't they have like a swimming thing there, didn't they?
I think so. That's where the March Madness tournament was held during COVID.
Yeah,
in that whole stadium, that was like their bubble, quote unquote.
They got enough room. They definitely
because mind you, they're not having a fucking big stage or anything of that matter. It's just going to be a small rampway like they've been doing.
Yo, that crowd is going to be insane. Yeah, the road to WrestleMania.
The WrestleMania sign is going to be hung up that Saturday too, for the first time this year.
It's point season.
I definitely got to get a picture with that sign behind me. That's for sure.
It's point season. We're getting ready, folks. This the Royal Rumble Saturday night at 6. We are ready. We are ready. Hey, I'm just too hyped. I can't call it this year, bro. I really can't call it this year. Whoever the winner is, nobody's going to be happy, but at the same time, it's kind of be like, I think everybody who's been predicting, I think at some point, I think one of us are going to be right. Everything. I think at the end of the day, it's like, I think we're not going to be disappointed whoever wins. I think we're going to be okay. I think whoever wins, but no matter what, they're still going to set up to some amazing matches at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
We're still going to get some. I get more excited for the non-title matches at Mania than I do for the actual title matches. Like, I remember I was hyped for, they let me down. Jimmy and Jay, I was hyped for that. But yeah, they ended up letting me down. I was hyped for that because I was like, we're getting brother versus brother. But, they did say they want to run it back.
Give us some time. They'll run it back.
Yeah, in years, they're going to run it back. They'll run it back. I do see them getting back together as a tag team, though, in the near future.
They definitely will, for sure.
Yeah. I think we're going to talk about, because I want to talk about the old Jey Uso character, because I know I've seen a lot of comments going all around him, but we'll discuss it on another show. But hey, Chris is already gone, so I think we're not. I don't think he's trying to even get back. Hey, but Luke, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm about to hop on Call of Duty.
All right,
all right, I'll talk to you in the group chat.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right, fam. Wrap this up. Hey, thank y'all for joining us. I know it was a Tuesday night out of nowhere. Apologize in advance for the show, but hey, we got it in. We did it. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Ricky, thank you. Thank you for coming on, Ricky, and blessing us for a couple of moments. Royal Rumble pay-per-view Sorry, Chris. The Royal Rumble pay-per-view is this coming Saturday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. You can watch it on Peacock, stream it on there. We will have a post-show next Thursday night. We're going to try to. Post-show, we're going to be discussing the fall-off of the Royal Rumble. And the road for WrestleMania started, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost here. A couple of side notes. NXT Vengeance Day. NXT was on. I will be posting the results from tonight's episode of NXT. We got about 3 matches that were made official for Vengeance Day. One of them might be changing due to what's going on next week. We'll have more information on there. But I do know it will be Stephanie Van Court versus Fallon Henley for the NXT Women's North American Championship. That match was made official. There was another match. I can't think of it right now. I will post the results from tonight's show, like I said, on the Instagram and Facebook page, so that way y'all can keep up to date and what's going on with that. Vengeance Day is Saturday, February the 15th from Washington, D.C., also on Peacock. It's on the Peacock? Yeah, stream live on Peacock. So I'll have all the results and everything in regards to the matches that'll be taking place at that show. AEW right now, kind of in a slow season right now because their next pay-per-view is Revolution in March. So they got a lot of time to build up to that. So they're kind of getting worked into that. I do kind of see whatever the hell his name, Adam Copeland, whatever it is. They're kind of leaning toward Adam Copeland versus John Moxley for the AEW World title. That might be the main event for that show, but we got a long ways to go to get to that. That's all I can think of right now. But mainly it's the WWE's weekend coming up on Saturday, Royal Rumble. Hey, I thank y'all for joining us. I know it was a short little show, but hey, we just kind of want to do a little Royal Rumble preview. But again, make sure y'all check out the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel that you're watching now. Hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications when we go live and when I post content to the page. Hey, bro, the road to WrestleMania Saturday. Hey, thank y'all for joining me tonight. As always, rest in peace, Mom. Rest in peace, Curtis. Rest in peace, Pops. I love y'all. This is why I do it. Rest in peace, most importantly, Cap. Hey, I know, Cap, you would want to be here with us right now, getting ready for the Royal Rumble. I know you would have been part of the show, but hey, we love you. We miss you, brother. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Till next time, as we always say here at Wrestling Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans. We're wrestling fans. Till next time, y'all enjoy the Royal Rumble. I will be posting the results after the show, after the conclusion of the event. But hey, make sure y'all enjoy the Rumble. Get ready. Here we go. Till next time, y'all have a good night. Take care of each other. Love each other. And y'all stay well. Good night.